'Cause it's just loose lips. I chat better than I sing, so go ahead and enjoy.
Just by there's different levels, like the different chakra levels, like the 12th chakra. When I got to this level of like busting through different realms of God realms, and I got to this point of like full unity in the world, and then that shifted my whole focus on what I want to do with my life. How do I keep this? How do I keep my vision on how to unify the world? And like a lot of people in the spiritual world talk about your star signs and all these different modalities that focus on all the differences between each other. Like you're this and you're this and you're this, and yeah, I had the last day of Burning Man this year. I had a ceremony that I feel like took me higher than anyone else has ever been, ever. Um, yeah, so obviously set and scene is important, and you know yourself, like the last day of Burning Man is the most activated day in the world, I think, of like celebration, and the lasers smashing through the ether, and just the atmosphere that around there is euphoric and already like, yeah, amazing. But then I ended up running into these two shamans, and they put me through a pretty extensive cocktail that guided me for the next 4 hours through different realms, into the Hindu god realms, and then into the Egyptian god realms, and then to above it all. So it was pretty, yeah, it was life changing experience. And I got to the end of suffering. It was crazy. Like I come out of it, the tears. I was walking around at Robo Heart the next morning, sunrise, and I was just touching everyone on the heart, and I fucking felt like Jesus. But and then yeah, it was. And then from then on, it was like anywhere I went, I was just like, people were like, dude, you have to meet this guy, and like he's like this head of this place, or this like the owner of this company. It's like, for some reason, just this energetic, like it's a very valuable, like the further you get up this experiment, I don't know, I still don't know how to explain it, but it just brought this vast kind of value into my energy. And everywhere I went, I was like, yeah, it was really interesting, just getting invited to these exclusive places and all these people. And here I am driving my $2,000 van, and like I didn't even have, like I'd lost my credit card on the flight. I didn't have any money, but I'm like dancing with the most conscious, most richest people in Hollywood, and like just mingling with the elites. And then like that next night, I'm like sitting with the homeless people down there in Venice, and just like it was an amazing experience. But and then I go back to Oz, and the same thing. Like everywhere I went, it was just like really like Wim Hof came up to me, and we ended up going to dinner, and like kind of just all these other amazing people. And it was just really epic human beings kept flowing into my life after that experience. And it was one after another after another after another, and it was just like, yeah, it was really special. So
but that sounds incredible, by the way.
'Cause it's just loose lips.